Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us again on Chamber Chat. We are very thrilled today to have with us Kelly Casper. She's with TAB North Seattle. Kelly, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Jason. Happy to be here.
So, I was going to ask if you would, TAB, I think that's an acronym. Can you explain what the acronym stands for and how the business got started?
Absolutely. So, TAB is an acronym for the Alternative Board. And the Alternative Board actually started in 1990. And the founder created the Alternative Board because his private business had gone public. And when it went public, he actually found that he had to hire a board of directors. And on vacation, sitting on a beach, obviously the mind that never stops working, right? Even when on vacation, realizes, wow, how great it would be if I had had this type of board of directors to help me when I had my business in its private small arena. And all of a sudden he had an epiphany and he thought, oh my goodness, this could be done. We could bring like-minded business owners together who are non-competitive to basically help one another be more successful. And I actually purchased the TAB franchise for Washington State. Well, my Terry's in Washington State. I don't have all of Washington, but currently there is no other TAB business owner, so I could work with anybody in Washington State to help them be more successful, both personally and professionally.
That's a great idea. I love the concept there. Thankful that he took a vacation that let him come up with that.
No kidding.
So, what's something that you would say makes your business special?
I think that what it really does is it allows small business owners to really get out of working inside their business and actually working on their business. I know as myself, as a small business owner of two businesses now, it can be kind of lonely. And you're faced with situations where you don't necessarily always know what to do next. And the beauty of TAB is that it not only gives you this peer advisory board to help you find solutions, it also helps you avoid mistakes. So it is, a unique opportunity to kind of bounce ideas off of a collective group with the sole purpose of trying to help one another be more successful.
That's great. So, shifting a little bit to you as a person, what are some of your life passions, hobbies? What makes Kelly tick?
Is a lifelong learner, and she kind of has this constant want to be helpful to others. I also love to cook and explore different types of culinary types of food, and love hanging out with my dogs and cuddling with them. In fact, if they start barking in here, I apologize. I have my 6-year-old Weimaraner and my nearly 6-month-old Great Dane puppy. So who knows what could happen. But I love cuddling with those little ladies and hanging out with my husband and my son too.
Wow, nice. 6 month, and what was the other age?
She's 6 years old.
Okay. So
we have the old crazy and the new calm, sort of.
That's awesome. So I understand we've talked about before, you have another business that you work on as well. Is that right?
I do. It's called H22 Consulting Services. And within that business, I help business owners primarily prepare for the unthinkable types of events that could happen. In general, help organizations develop their plans. So I won't actually, come in and create it, because that's not going to work. The person who is going to use that plan needs to be involved in that plan for it to be something that doesn't sit on a shelf and gain dust, right? Or collect in the system, just kind of get buried in your folders and your laptop. And then in addition to that, I have a real deep passion for training staff on what they should do, and developing exercises and testing to know that they know what to do. Because if you know what to do, you're more likely not to make a bad decision. So it's really critical that people know what they should be doing when they're faced with an interruption.
And not like a scene out of The Office that a lot of people can relate to.
Exactly. Right. When Dwight Yeah, let's test our fire escape plan. Yeah, no, that's not the way to do it. Absolutely.
Another thing that we talked about briefly that really sounded encouraging and exciting to me is I think you have some goals about TAB for Magnolia Chamber and the Magnolia community in particular. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Jason, I would love to have my founding board be made of members from the Magnolia Chamber of Commerce. And the reason being is that my very first board member, or actually coaching member currently waiting for a board, came from the Magnolia Chamber of Commerce. So I have this vision that it would be great if we could collectively work together to help one another be more successful, both in our personal and our professional lives here in North Seattle.
Wow. Selfishly, that's very exciting.
Yeah, I think so too.
Awesome. Well, I love the concept of what you do. I love your energy. For those who are meeting you for the first time, can you share ways that they can connect with you on social, website, that kind of thing?
Absolutely. I'm active on LinkedIn. I have a website, so you can look it up at tabnorthseattle.com. You can reach me by email at kelly@tabnorthseattle.com, or you can call me on the phone, 206-914-3812.
Awesome. Kelly, thank you so much for joining us and sharing a little bit about your story today.
Thank you, Jason.
Take care.
Yeah.